So it's Atletico's night in Lyon, 3-0 winners over Marseille. A final being played on home soil, no good to the French side. And France's woes in European competition continue. That's 3 finals in a row that Marseille have lost in this competition, but only twice in the past have French sides won a European trophy. PSG in the old Cup Winners' Cup back in the 90s, and Marseille as well, when you look at the domination of Spanish sides.
Well, it's an indication of the standard of the clubs, really. You can't say France haven't produced great football players, because lots of other countries have been quite happy to take their players. The best Arsenal teams were backboned by the brilliant players, the likes of Pires and Vieira and Henry and so on. But lots of countries, that's their first choice of player selection, isn't it? That they go to the French league, they can get the players relatively cheaply. And there's plenty of them. They're not always top quality, not always able to survive in the better leagues. But the clubs suffer then. The clubs are development clubs in many ways. PSG have tried to do it with a different model, trying to buy outside players that are good enough to get them Champions League. They haven't been able to do it so far, and I think Graeme would make the point that...
Well, that man's a great case in point. Abidal, who was obviously a great player for Lyon, but went on to do really great things with Barcelona.
Yeah, the problem is that I think the French are not that mad for football. You know, ultimately that's what it comes down to, because the league isn't the strongest. The best players leave. When you go back to sort of Thierry Henry and Zinedine Zidane era, the one you're talking about, they won a Euros and a World Cup, the national team, but didn't have any teams that could win either this competition or the one with big ears. And you know, I think that's because they want to leave. They end up in Italy. They used to end up in Italy, all the best players, and now it's England and Spain. And I think that tells you the story about how the French see football, that the best players can't stay in their country and help their own clubs win trophies.
Even the man of the match tonight was French, but he was on the other team.
Yeah. Spanish teams have won 8 out of the last 9 major European trophies. We'll only make it 9 out of 10 next week.
Don't shush.
One of the talking points before the game was whether Simeone's absence from the sideline would affect Atletico at all. It didn't in the slightest. The game plan is just absolutely solid, isn't it?
Drilled in. I mean, again, in the Arsenal match, he was suspended for the second leg. It didn't make a heap of difference. Bogus on the line. He's a lively character too. But the game is played. That fella there, Godin, he's the one who sets the tone. I think he's the one that bosses the others into the style of play. And he gives the example when he has to do his own job. He's ruthless, he kicks it away, boots into touch, heads it, tackles. And he just makes the rest of them do their job that are in front of them, I think.